Hey guys, welcome to the Rideshare Report. Mike Dean in the house, and you're my guest. Thanks for joining me for today's special announcement, where I'm going to share with you the new Uber driver sign-up bonuses for the month of August 2016. So, not only am I going to share with you what the bonuses are, I'm going to share with you what those bonuses are in major cities. Shall we? So I've put together a list of the bonuses in about 25 to 30 markets. We got the entire bonus structure here. We've got the bonus amount, we've got what the required rides are, and we've got some other information. So we'll go over this in a second, but first I just want to go over a few other things because I know there might be some new drivers who are potentially interested in driving for Uber, or I should say there are some people who are interested in becoming a new driver, excuse me, and there are also some of you guys who are current drivers. And I think this bit of information is really important with regards to the referral and or bonus structure and how it works. I'm going to try to go through it pretty quickly so that you have a good, thorough understanding of how the sign-up bonuses work. I know a lot of drivers that I talk to and people who ask me about the sign-up bonuses seem to be a little bit confused because there's always these different numbers. You know, sometimes someone will share their referral code or link with a new driver, and the amount that they thought they were going to get, they don't get, and so on and so on. So just a lot of things can kind of go wrong, and you can be disappointed in the process. And we don't want anyone to be disappointed here, so I've tried to put things together in a way that is going to be clear and even transparent to many of you guys out there. So, guys and girls, of course. So let's just start off with the referral bonus link, okay? This is, every new driver has a referral link, okay, where they can share with potentially a new, someone who's interested in becoming a new driver, friends, family, etc. So when you sign up on this form, this will pretty much guarantee that you'll get a bonus. Now, one thing to understand about the bonuses is that the bonuses that you get are only based on the bonus amount for your city. For example, right here it says Mike Dean sent you $700, right? Well, that's a sign-up bonus if I sign up a driver here in the San Francisco and surrounding Bay Area. That's the South Bay, San Jose, all the way up to the North Bay to San Francisco, including the East Bay, which is Oakland, Emeryville, Berkeley, etc. So if I sign up a driver, a new driver, and they use this, my promotional link, my promotional form, this is by Uber, they provide this, that driver completes the required rides, which are 100 in this market. Both that new driver and myself will get $700 each. Sounds pretty cool, huh? It's a pretty nice chunk of change. But that's not always the case, and that's not always how it works. For example, sometimes you might share your promotional link with someone in another city. For example, if they live in, like Portland or St. Louis or Baltimore, and you might see this link that I'm sharing with you. You could be my cousin, my uncle, my nephew. You could be a friend, or you might have found my website, by searching on Google. Now, for example, the sign-up bonus in Boston is $200. So if you use my promotional referral link and you see 700, you're not going to get 700 because Uber will only honor the bonuses that are based on your city and or your market, not based on anything that you'll see on any website, any number, or on any promo link such as mine. That's not the amount that you're going to get. The amount that you're going to get is whatever the sign-up bonuses are in your city, period. That's it. Doesn't matter who shares a link with you. It doesn't even matter if you go directly to Uber's website, their website, and sign up yourself. However, if you do go directly to Uber's website, you have to use, as you can see, a promo code. If you don't use another driver's promo code, you won't get the bonus for your city. Okay, so it's important that you either use a promo code when you're going directly to Uber's site, or that you use a promotional link provided by another driver in order for you to get the sign-up bonus. Okay, so again, if you're in Boston and you sign up on Uber's website using a promotional code, you'll get $200. Okay, if you use my promotional link, put your information in there and sign up, you'll still get $200 in Boston. Okay, you won't get the $700 here. Now, it can be a little bit more complex and complicated than that. Fundamentally, the sign-up bonus is whatever the sign-up bonus is in your city, not what any website says, any YouTuber, any blogger. When they say, you know, get $1,000 bonus, you're not going to get $1,000 bonus unless your city has a $1,000 sign-up bonus promotion or a $500 sign-up bonus promotion. So really, in a sense, no matter who sends you their personal, no matter what Uber driver sends you their personal promotional link, it doesn't matter what that number says on there. The bonus that you're going to get is whatever the promotional bonus is at that time for your city. Now, Uber pretty much, they're pretty consistent when it comes to keeping their bonuses the same for longer periods of time, a little longer than Lyft, for example. Uber's a little bit more consistent. They don't change their bonuses as often as Lyft does. But the thing is that Uber actually doesn't publish their sign-up bonuses anywhere. Okay, it just so happens that I'm able to get the information from Uber. They were kind and nice enough to provide it for me so that I can actually do this video, share the information with you, help you understand how the bonus structure works, and as well as give you an idea of what some of the sign-up bonuses are in your city. Now, these bonuses, as they're listed in every market here, again, I got about 25 to 30, are subject to change. You know, there are different reasons why bonuses will change: supply, demand, it's busy, it's seasonal, it's Christmas, it's New Year's, whatever. They do change. Again, Uber's a little bit more consistent on keeping their bonuses pretty tight. Now, another thing I want to share with you that's really important is that let's say, let me see if I can get an example here. New Jersey, okay, New Jersey sign-up bonus is 0, okay? It's 0 for the person who's being invited, but it's actually, I believe, 200 or 250 for the driver who is inviting that potentially new driver in New Jersey. So, you know, not all bonuses are what's referred to as double-sided. In other words, here in San Francisco, it's a double-sided bonus. If I sign somebody up here in San Francisco, it's $700 for that new person, $700 for me, providing that that new driver completes the required rides, which is 100 rides. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Again, Pittsburgh, for the person in Pittsburgh who signs up and completes 20 rides, they don't get a bonus. I, who invites them, can get an actual bonus. Or someone who lives, or an Uber driver who lives in Pittsburgh, if they sign somebody up, they'll get a bonus, okay? But the new driver in Pittsburgh won't. Let's just run over here to the email that I got from Uber, just to give you a little bit more insight on how those bonuses can be a little different and staggered. Let's go back. Let's go to Pittsburgh, for example. As you can see, the inviter will get $250. The person who was invited, the new driver, gets 0. So if the new driver completes 20 rides, the inviter, the person who shares their promo code, will get $250, but the new driver gets 0. That's the way it works. For the most part, in most markets, By the way, a copy of this email will be on my site. It'll give you a little bit more perspective into how those bonuses are structured and how they're staggered. It'll give you an idea. And hopefully you got something out of what I just shared with you about the sign-up bonuses and how they're based on the city that you live in, not based on someone providing you with a particular promo code or making a certain claim or telling you that you're gonna get this amount. It's not the case, guys. Something else that I want to share with you is really important. There's a good chance that some of you who are interested in driving might be searching around for a special promo code or a special link or a special amount. Again, as I mentioned, if you come across any of these promotional pages, which are Uber's landing pages for referring drivers, it doesn't matter what the number is in there. You're only gonna get the bonus based on what that bonus is on your city. Now, in your city. Now, unfortunately, what did I do with it? Okay, unfortunately, there are some misleading ads that are paid advertising in Google. Now, these are marketers who are using their referral link, or websites. They're doing paid marketing on Google using their referral links to sign up drivers, and they're making some pretty hefty claims. Most times, they're not accurate. Take the top one here, for example. It says drive Uber $1,000 bonus. Well, I've got some news. There isn't a $1,000 bonus in any city and any market, period. Okay, there was 2.5 weeks ago here in the San Francisco and surrounding Bay Area, from the South Bay to the North Bay to the East Bay. It was $1,000, but it's not. So if you click on this link here, you'll see the driver who is, advertising his link. It's $100 is what his says. He's probably in Denver, Dallas, or Detroit, for that matter. So if you sign somebody up here, the driver here in San Francisco area will get $700, as I mentioned, because that's what the current sign-up bonus is. And if they complete their rides, he will get $700 as well. Even though his promotional promo link says 100, it doesn't matter because the sign-up bonus is based on the market. So I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area. If somebody uses his promo link to sign up, it's going to be $700. Like I mentioned, it doesn't matter. Again, the sign-up bonuses here, as you can see, in San Francisco, Oakland, Berkeley, East, North, South Bay, it's $700. So anyone else, any driver in any other state who's sharing their promo code with a driver, potentially a new driver here in this market, okay, East, North, South, San Francisco, Bay, whatever, that sign-up bonus is going to be $700 for the driver here, as well as the person in another city who referred the driver here. Is that clear? I know, right? It could be a little bit complex, but I really do hope I was able to kind of give you some idea and some structure in terms of how it works. I've added some additional information on my website to kind of break it down for you. And I think it's really important because I definitely have come across a lot of drivers who are just really disappointed. I mean, for the most part, you're going to go ahead and drive anyway. And speaking of driving, I do get questions from time to time about, is it still worth driving? Is the money good? What are drivers making? And no one can really tell you what drivers are making. I can tell you what drivers are making here in the city of San Francisco and the surrounding Bay Area. They're making up to over $2,000 a week net. That's after Uber's, okay? That's after Uber's cut, whether it's 20 or 25%. That doesn't include maintenance, gas, vehicle depreciation, and other doing business costs as well. But over 2,000, that's not bad, okay? That's not bad, right? So, the amounts that drivers earn are generally based on the cost of living in those markets. That's kind of that's part of how Uber tweaks the fares and how those fares generate earnings. It's based on demand and supply, but mainly it's based on the demand, it's based on the city, and it's also based on the cost of living within those cities. So again, the amounts do vary. So, but there's a bunch of promos that are going on right now. For example, here in San Francisco and in most cities, you have what's called a Powerdrive rewards program. Okay, the Powerdrive rewards program is if you complete roughly about 120 rides. Here in San Francisco, there's a $500 bonus. So fares have gone down, but Uber is subsidizing those drop-in fares with hourly guarantees, as you can see here, $50 in San Francisco during certain times from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and during the evening, I think there's a $40 guarantee. And most of these guarantees are available in your city as well. So this is a way to kind of get that extra money. And then again, on top of this, you have the weekly Powerdrive bonus. So if it's 80 rides or more, you might get 100, 200. If it's 120 rides or more, you might get 200 to 500. It does vary based on city. Here in San Francisco, again, 120 rides, $500. So drivers here are coming out with up to, like I said, $2,000. Here's my pay from last week. $1,000 is what I made. I drove about 25 hours. So it does vary. Now, in terms of what the requirements are, so if you're someone who's a new driver and you're interested, by the way, if you don't have a car and you're still interested in driving for Uber, you can do that. Now, there are drivers here that I've spoken to who are leasing and or renting a car, and they're still netting about $1,100, $1,200 a week, driving about roughly 40 to 45 hours. That's not bad money. Again, doesn't include maintenance, gas, and doing business costs. So keep that in mind. But Uber has what's called a lease exchange program. You can lease a vehicle, $250 down. You can return the vehicle anytime you want with a 2 weeks notice. Excuse me. There's no commitment required. All credit levels are accepted. It's a pretty flexible lease program, and there's also a rental program, which does include insurance. Okay, so on the exchange leasing program, you'll need to provide your own insurance. So there's also Hertz. Hertz is a new partner with Uber and Lyft as well, and they're providing rentals. So you have these options, and when you do fill out the form, make sure you click on the button here that says, I need a car. So if you need a car, you want to add that information. Just click that, toggle that button there. I need a car. Fill out the information. Again, you don't have to worry about, on this form, a promotional code, because that code is already provided. As you can see, Uber 9I2QN5. That's my really sexy promo code. Okay. You don't need to do that here. Just fill out the form, put in your first, last name, email, phone number, the city, and start a password, and that'll begin the process. Okay. If you're going to Uber site, again, I just want to emphasize, be sure to use the promo code. I'll have my promo code listed here, and it's also on the website as well. So. And you also have the option on Uber's. Again, there's no difference between this particular form and a driver's form. This is Uber's, and the other ones are referrals. Most referrals and bonuses come from drivers. Uber subsidizes that. Uber is spending hundreds of millions of dollars a year on just bonuses alone, as well as other subsidies, and sign-up bonuses, promotional bonuses, things of that nature, hourly guarantees. So there's a lot of money that's going into being a driver. And of course, it doesn't just mean, making money is just not about being a driver. It's also leveraging your promo code. So when you become a driver, you can leverage your promo code in many different ways. I'll get into that in another how-to video, how to really increase your income through a number of strategies to add some additional money to your pocket by using your promo codes and signing up other drivers and riders as well. So let's see. I think that might be it. With the exception that, you want to find out what your requirements are. Again, go to the site. You got to be about 21 years of age or older. You have to drive a vehicle. If you own your own vehicle, it's got to be a 2001 or better. It's going to have 5 seat belts. You know, you've got all the requirements here that you need to know if you're going to sign up to be an Uber driver. Also, if you're a current Uber driver, visit the site because you can get paid daily. So for those who are interested in getting paid every day, Dailypay. Okay, so you can visit. Also, if you're an Uber driver and you're not driving for Lyft, what are you doing? You should be driving for both platforms, okay? I'll have another video where I'll be doing the same thing with Lyft in terms of the sign-up bonuses in their markets. They have about 26 to 28 markets. Lyft does actually publish the sign-up bonuses on their website. I have that information on my website. I update it about every 3 days. Lyft does change their sign-up bonuses in different markets more often than Uber does, but there'll be a link in the description as well, so that you can go to the Lyft sign-up page and take a look at all the list of the sign-up bonuses in pretty much the same cities that that I'm running through here. So let's see what else. Again, daily pay. You can get paid daily with Uber. Lyft has Lyft Express. With Uber, there's either instant pay or daily pay. I use daily pay. I get my money forwarded into my account every day. It's pretty lovely every day. So check out daily pay. Really solid, robust, secure system and or platform, and they're accurate. No complaints. I did an in-depth review on daily pay. You can check it out on the site. In fact, click on that. I said click. Okay, so it's not working. There we go. Yeah, you click on that, it'll take you to Dailypay's review. So just thought I'd throw that in as an added bonus, sort of. All the information, a walkthrough. Put so much time into this, but I wanted to make it very thorough and clear to you with regards to who Dailypay is and how you can get paid every day as an Uber driver or as a DoorDash driver. So if you drive for DoorDash, you can get paid too now with Dailypay. Pretty cool. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, oh, by the way, if you have any questions, post them in the comment section on YouTube, or you can reach directly out to me on my hotline. Okay, you can. I prefer that you text me. It's really difficult to return phone calls. It's easier to get a text and keep track of that information. If you are someone who is interested in driving for Uber, and you're a new Uber driver, just put new Uber driver, in the messaging area, and text me at 415-570-4773. Okay, we'll begin the conversation there. Let me know what you need, what information that you need, and then if I can, I'll call you. It's easier for me to converse with you or to connect with you via text than it is to get bombarded with phone calls. I get phone calls all the time. I really do my best to support, the current drivers as well as any new drivers. I've been driving since 2011. In fact, I'm actually the first rideshare driver. I just happened to be the first driver with the first startup called Sidecar back in 2011. I'm the first rideshare driver. Got all the fame, none of the fortune, but it's all good. I've learned a lot over the years, techniques, strategies, what to do, what not to do, safety, regulations, you name it. And that's the purpose of the rideshare report, is to put all that information together. So also, if you have any ideas in terms of tutorials or videos or anything of that nature, leave that information in the description as well, and I'll try to work on those. I've got an entire list. I'll be busting out a whole bunch of new stuff within the next 3 months. I'm writing a bunch of articles, and they're going to be released literally about maybe 2 every week, as well as new videos such as this. By the way, again, there's going to be another video that I'll be doing on Lyft sign-up bonuses for the month of August 2016. So check that out. Okay. In any case, that's it. Thanks for joining me. I hope the information was valuable. Again, if you have any questions, you can text me at 415-570-4773. Ideally, if you are a new driver or someone who wants to become a new driver, of course. If you are a current driver and you have questions with regards to your pay, your earnings, or how to do certain things, support at Uber. Support at Uber. Contact Uber, or you can call them. Just so you guys know, Uber has a hotline. If you go to accounts, oh, sorry. Well, I don't have my mobile device. This is my iPad mini. But if you on your mobile device, you can now call Uber support. Don't harass them. Don't call them with dumb stuff. But on the upper right-hand corner here, I'm sorry, under help. Oh, there it is. My bad. Forgot to hit that help button. Yeah, so you can call Uber now. There's a little phone icon there. You can call support and ask them just about any question. They're really helpful. I gave it a test. They're pretty cool. You can get some direct information there. That's for current drivers. For anyone who's a new driver, call me. I'll be your support. No problem. So I think that's really about it. Thanks for joining me and taking the time to stick around, watching towards the end of this special announcement. And once again, this is Mike Dean with the Rideshare Report. Uber on, Lyft off, and remember who loves you, baby.